Well, after a weekend filled with devastating news, one anonymous group in Elk Grove really wanted to brighten people's days, so they handed out envelopes, and in it, a $100 bill.
That's one way to brighten your day. Put a smile on your face, right? Fox 40's Doug Johnson talked with one family who got one of those envelopes, and joining us now live in Elk Grove. Doug, the question is, who gave it to them?
Yeah, that is the question, Eric. And unfortunately, tonight, the people that did hand out these generous gifts, they want to remain anonymous. But a lot of the people that received those gifts, including places like this restaurant here behind me, this is the Sea Hut, they want to take an opportunity to say thank you. Now, again, this restaurant, it is a family-owned Cambodian restaurant. They tell us they've only been open for about 10 months. And the owner just told me he came here yesterday and found 5 envelopes, each with $100 bill in them. And take a listen to what the owner of this business has to say to the people who gave him that money.
I want to say thank you so much. You know, it was much needed and appreciated, and thank you.
Yeah, you can imagine how much that money means to a small business. And this was not the only place. The owners here, not the only people who received that gift yesterday.
I was sitting inside with my 2 kids. One was at a play date.
Tanya Massell says she wasn't expecting any visitors yesterday when this time of year she half expected trick-or-treaters, but instead a well-dressed man and woman were out front.
They were probably dressed like I said, going to church, early 50s, maybe late 40s.
Massell stepped outside to speak to them.
And they just said to me, we were driving around the neighborhood and we were compelled to stop in front of your house, and they handed me this envelope. And I didn't open it outside. I waited till I got inside, but they said, God bless you, have a nice day, and they walked away.
Massell says she didn't know what was in the envelope, so she opened it inside and found this crisp $100 bill.
I had said thank you, of course, when they left, but I was going to come out and say thank you again, and they were gone.
Massell called her neighbor to see if anyone else got the gift, but as far as she could tell, she was the only one on her street.
And then I saw that thing on Facebook.
An Elk Grove Facebook neighborhood watch page had other reports of envelopes being handed out, each with a $100 bill in them.
So I don't know how many people.
One post claimed 2 women approached a different person sitting on a bench at Elk Grove Regional Park, telling them, quote, God wants to bless you with some money.
I think it's great. I mean, if somebody's just out doing something out of the goodness of their heart, and everybody can use a little cheering up once in a while.
Another post says the money is from a church in Elk Grove who wants to remain anonymous. Pay it forward.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we have a lot of churches around here, so.
It's nice to see that there's so good people in the world that will do something for someone else.
Massell says she'll likely spend the money on her 3 sons' Halloween costumes.
I would like to say thank you to whoever it was. It was a nice gesture.
And of course, the biggest question we're getting from people is, are those bills counterfeit? Well, the woman you just heard from, she tells us she actually works with money daily, and she says she did all the tests, she held it up to the light, she used one of those pens, and that the bill is in fact real. And that's what this business also telling us, that the bills they got, all 100% real. So they're very grateful for whoever gave it to them. Reporting live in Elk Grove tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
And on a Monday, no less. Doug, live in Elk Grove, thanks. And Christina, you live in Elk Grove, was it you?
No.
It wasn't you?
No,
Okay, I was just asking. I was just wondering.
Good idea, though.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
All right, let's take a look at your